Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to VGU Previews Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns. Or Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII, however you like to talk about it or say it. Yes, today we are playing through the demo that is now available on Xbox Live and PSN for your PS3 and Xbox 360. And might I say, this is looking pretty nice so far. We're just having a look at the cutscene at the beginning here, showcasing Lightning, who's looking fancy in her new swag. Now, I've played Lightning Returns at Eurogamer and I believe at the Gadget Show Live. And the gameplay is actually really, really good. I prefer this gameplay to what else I've seen. Plus, there is something I'm going to bring up in this preview that some of you might find a little bit funny, others of you might just think, you're going nuts, man. You're going nuts. But we'll be covering that soon, but this is a really dope intro. From what I've heard from people, this demo still gives nothing away about the story, how everything's come to this since the last game. And I've played the two games in the Final Fantasy XIII series thus far. I'm just waiting to see what the third installment has to offer, and why Snow's like this, why Lightning is like this, like why the world is as it is, how Lightning acquired these new powers that will be shown in the combat in this game, and all that jazz. And obviously what the whole premise is, because you have all these. I like the art style of the enemies. The enemies are very Egyptian-like, Anubis style enemies, which is a very good plus. It just adds to that really, really cool, slick art style that Final Fantasy XIII has prided itself on. And don't worry if you see them talking and you don't hear anything, that is actually part of the cutscene. Because from what I understand, this intro is a cutscene that'll be in the game, and you'll get more story disposition in the actual cutscene in the game, because then you're able to actually hear all the dialogue that's been going on. You would probably understand a few more things that will be going on at this point. So yeah, very nice. It's quite interesting to see how Lightning and Snow are now combating one another. It may have something to do with Sarah, it might not. I'm just very curious to see how this all pans out, really. And one thing I will give this cutscene credit for, it does a very good job in portraying how basically kick-ass Lightning has become now. And all these new powers that she's acquired, and obviously she's now running the shield and sword default, might I add, because she doesn't run it through all of her abilities. But I'll get to that when we hit the gameplay. Work. This is tense. Oh. Oh. Yeah. This is one thing. That's one thing I never understood from the demo at Eurogamer either. This character that looks a lot like Sarah and seems to be Sarah, but isn't, because she has all these powers of darkness. She has this whole evil, conniving feel around her. Oh, that's cool. I like how Snow just did that. That's actually quite dope. But yes, this is Lightning Returns. At the moment we are just watching the intro, so you know what I'm going to do? Even though it is this beautiful and I would like to watch the entire thing, and it looks as if Snow has deviled in the pits of darkness for a little bit. It work. I was going to say, well, let's skip the rest of this intro. Never mind! Oh, nice effect. Very beautiful. Okay. The interesting thing about the demo as well is if you are interested in getting it, all the save data that you get from completing this demo will carry on to the full game and give you some exclusive stuff. So keep it! Keep it! Right, I'm just gonna check. Do we have subtitles on? Or is there a subtitles choice whatsoever? Speaker names, event subtitles. I think that's all we've got. Right, that's fine. Let's do the playable demo! Win! And here's, oh, nice little explanation of the world here. You can use various networking features in this game to communicate with other players, as long as you are connected to the internet. The online environment that is available via your connection is called the Outer World, and the ways that you can communicate with the other players in this space are the Outer World services. You can post about your experiences in the game and view screenshots and messages from other players by talking to certain residents of Nova Chrysalia, or Chrysalia. Still need to get through the naming conventions. People whose names appear in blue in the field are carrying messages posted by other players. Those characters are called Outer World characters. Outer World services can be linked with social networking sites like Facebook and Twitter. You can change Outer World settings with the setting option in the triangle main menu. Now you can interact with the real world outside the game while you explore the fantastical world within. That's pretty cool. I like that. Player interaction in a single player game? It's cool. I'll take it. Do you want to enable connections? Oh, go on. Why not? Actually, if we have to go through all this, that's not for now. I can change it later. It's alright. We're just having a look at the demo anyway. Showing my initial thoughts on the game. Now, this demo is completely different from the demo I played at Eurogamer.
When I awoke,
I know that for a fact.
Sleep, I was just in time.
And the demo I played at Eurogamer was pretty dope. You just played through this scenario. You played through a scenario, understanding the combat, back attacks, preemptive strikes, ambushes, and all that. You learned the basics of how to switch in and out of different ability sets, and you also learned a good job about combos, about when to appropriately switch in and out, what's more effective, how to identify with enemy weaknesses. The demo that I played at Eurogamer basically showed off the game extremely well. Extremely well.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that this demo, I believe, from what I've heard from other people, this demo is showcasing a new part of the game, which is the actual city that you'll be roaming around of. So I'm hoping this is going to look really darn awesome. If that entire intro is now this, it is, isn't it? The entire intro is this again. Well, at least now we can look over it with dialogue in mind. That's cool. Loving the soundtrack again. It reminds me of the soundtrack during the Blitzball game in Final Fantasy X.
Do you want to turn back?
Too late now.
Who's that? The Chaos.
What are you doing?
So a bit of a... Ooh. Okay. What? Yet again. Okay, the Saviour, lightning must be it, so that's fine. It seems confusing at the moment, but yet again, it's supposed to be confusing.
Sire! Got it.
I said it once and I'll gladly say it again. Those Anubis enemies really cool. Yet again, I find it interesting how Snow punches it to try and get rid of it.
Snow, it's been a long time.
Absorbs it?
You know what I am, and you know what I want.
I can take a wild guess. You want to save me.
Do about saving. Might have to do about Lightning trying to save Sarah in 13-2.
Banisher of darkness.
Banisher of darkness, bringer of light, redeemer of souls.
She'd come at the end of days
to guide our souls.
To guide our souls.
I should stop reading it. And I apologize if that takes anyone.
What's it gonna be? You gonna try to kill me?
See, it's quite confusing because those enemies came out of that weird, like, otherworldly gateway. And then Snow ends up going into it at the end anyway. It seems very strange how Snow seems to also be dealing with this problem.
It's over.
But is also accepting it?
You're a regular angel of death, Light. So now what? This is the bit where you save my soul?
I could help you, if that's what you want.
Interesting.
Damn it! What kind of answer is that?
No, that isn't going to work.
Oh god. Ah,
No,
Lumina.
You're not supposed
You
to
see,
throw
when
your
in the
life
demo
away.
at Eurogamer, they never explained what her name was. So I was just thinking, Nega Sarah? Like Nega Square out there. Not Broken versus the world. Lumina, okay. That's brought some
I
things to
swear
light.
that kid is a demon.
I swear that kid is a demon. It kinda looks like
Angels
it.
of death and demons. You're attracting the wrong crowd, Snow.
Whoa.
Ooh, what is this?
No one is gonna stop me. You hear? Not you. Definitely not her. If I have to fight the Savior, then I will.
I love the fact that it is giving nothing away whatsoever. This is really, really good.
The centuries have changed us.
Because of course, it's a
Snow
demo.
and
You
me.
don't want to give everything away. You
Once
don't
we
want to
fought
explain
desperately together
everything about the
against our
story.
fates. Now he's patron of a never-ending revel, presiding over a banquet at the
Banquet
end of the
over
world.
the end of the world. Nice.
And I've become the savior.
The Savior is coming.
I'm a servant of God, sent to a world being consumed by chaos. Tell me, Snow. Has ever a day passed when you haven't thought
Okay.
about Sarah,
So it is definitely after the
the girl
events
you
of
loved, my younger
the
sister?
second installment, which is
How long has
obvious.
she been gone
but
now?
at least it brings back
She
to
brought
clarity.
us together and made us allies and friends. I can't give her back to you, but I can
Save your soul and free you
and
from
free
long
you from your
torment.
long torment. It'll be my first act as
That's
savior.
pretty cool. I like that. Okay. We're gonna jump straight into combat? That's cool. Okay. By the looks of things, we're gonna jump straight into combat.
All right, Mr. Hope.
Mr. Hopestime.
Any ideas? What do I do next?
Like, come on.
Oh!
Just call me Hope,
It's
okay?
Hope!
Right now, your number one priority
Well,
is
that's
Snow.
just put things
Don't
into
let him get
consideration.
away.
It's opening a lot more as to what I've learned, so that's awesome. Here we go. Learning the basics. Schemata. Yep, I would gladly take this tutorial to remind me because I haven't played this since Eurogamer. Move lightning with the left analog stick and attack using the abilities assigned to each button. So we have Blitz, Attack, Guard, Thunder. That's cool. Press the button of the ability you wish to unleash. Each ability will consume a set amount of ATB. Hold down the circle button to strike out at your enemy until you are out of ATB. Okay, so let's just lash out. Ugh. Auto hit. You can see that the ATB gauges. It regenerates, goes down quite a considerable amount for each attack, so that's fine. Lightning can switch between 3 schemata in battle, each with different abilities and strengths. And this was the thing I wanted to bring up. L1 and R1 to switch. Have a look at this. Dress spheres! Now, I've made this joke with everyone that has either pre-ordered this game, played this game, interested in this game. They've brought back dress spheres, but they're not as nearly as terrible as they were in 10.2. Yes! And they're actually called Schema this time, so I like that. But I'm going to call them dress spheres. because it's kind of like dress spheres. It's used to describe a given set of garb, equipment, and abilities. Each schema has its own ATB gauge, which is replenished over time. Really good mechanic there. I really like that. So you can basically switch in between things and not have to worry about ATB gauges being incredibly low upon switch. Keep your eye on the ATB gauges and enemy health, and switch between schemata to match the situation. Use your schemata wisely to defeat even the strongest enemies. Oh yeah. So what do we have now with Dark Muse? Heavy Slash, Attack, Frost Strike, Guard. Sweet.
Long.
Oh, nice outfit as well. I do like the art direction for the outfits in this. They do look really snazzy. Right, switch out again. Black Mage. Oh, that's the awesome Black Mage outfit. We didn't even have Black Mage in the demo at Eurogamer. Oh wait, guarding's pretty useless. Let's rapid fire this guy.
You want to be
Let's
saved.
go back to the savior. As we can see, all of our stuff is back. That's great. Awesome. It's really good to see that this demo tries to space itself out from the demo at the event as much as possible, which is great. Because it's a brand new playing experience and it's not the same.
Damn, I'm trapped.
Right, I think this actually might be the same area as in the demo. But, oh,
The door should open once the area is deemed safe.
right, hey, we're gonna
Deemed safe. I guess that means clearing out all the
attack
monsters,
enemies,
right?
strike preemptively for the advantage. I'm gonna wait it out. No, 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 no! Ah! That was really bad. That was really bad. Okay. Let's attack all out here. Attack the niblets. Use Dark Muse again. I love this outfit. It's really good. Because here's the thing, with each outfit and with each schemata, your outfit, like, depending on what armor you've actually put on, will actually change the outfit aesthetically in fights. So there is an effect. There is an effect, which is fantastic. Right, now we have a guarding tutorial. Fantabby-dozy. Let's have a look at this. Hold down square to use guard, a defensive ability that lessens the damage you take from attacks. Hold down square to try to guard against an incoming attack. Yeah, let's go nuts. Guard it. Very nice. You guarded against an attack. When an enemy is about to attack, don't forget to use guard to minimize damage and HP loss. That makes sense. Recover HP help. Press the start button and use a recovery item. When HP reaches 0, you can no longer fight. Be sure to recover health before it's too late. Lightning does not heal automatically after a fight. Need to keep that in mind in this game. Outside of battle, press triangle to open the main menu and select a recovery item to use. Remember to always watch Lightning's HP levels. Very, very key to keep in mind there. Right, let's slash this guy up a bit. Ooh, switch out.
No looking back.
Frost Strike it. Series of Frost Strikes. Switch out. Rapid Fire. Black Mage.
You're down.
And then go in for a final strike. Now we actually staggered our opponent back there. And I'm sure there'll be a tutorial in a little mo that'll go into that in more depth. I guess the first thing we should do is just take out all these enemies, make sure we cover all the tutorials that are available in this area, and then carry on. Oh, we staggered him already. Oh, look at the pain. The pain of it all. And heavy slash finish. It's very easy to pick up. And a problem that I had with the previous Final Fantasy XIII games, it just felt as if you weren't putting a lot into the combat. The combat was there, it was very good, but the combat felt like a Final Fantasy game, which is obviously a big...
Now go and find Snow.
Oh, schemata customization. Fantastic. And it's obviously a very good point that it feels like a Final Fantasy game, but it didn't feel as interactive or as powerful. Let's see what we can do with our schematas here.